Obviously, you can day game all year round, but there are 4 reasons why spring is the best time to polish your day game skills. The first reason will make you understand why it's the best way to make sure you have a few regulars before the next winter comes, when most day gamers take a break from going out. And the last reason will help you understand why spring is actually better than midsummer, when most day gamers are out in the streets. So let's jump in. The first reason is that you simply have all summer to go out and become pretty damn good at approaching girls. From what I've seen over 8 years of coaching day game, it usually takes guys at least 6 months to start getting results in day game. Even if you're a wunderkind who learns really fast, you still need to polish all the smaller nuances so the results you're getting are actually consistent and predictable. Not 300 approaches with no results, then all of a sudden 3 lays in a row, then again a few hundred with no results, then again a few lays all at once, etc. If you put in time learning day game in the spring, you have all summer and autumn to polish your new skills and get a few regulars by the time next winter arrives. Because let's be realistic, most day gamers simply take the winter off. They're not hitting the streets unless they're taking day game trips to Latin America or they live in a very nice and warm place. This break is gonna be much nicer if a few regulars are keeping you warm. Second reason is it's the sundress season. After having spent all winter indoors or in ugly winter jackets, girls are excited to go out as soon as the sun appears and put on their nice sundresses. They're happy to be out and enjoy the weather, and they're much more responsive to approaches than during the winter. Actually, I would say spring is the time when the women are most responsive to day game. Third reason is there are fewer day gamers on the streets. Most day gamers take the winter off, and then when the spring comes, some of them start going out. But after having taken several months of day game, the AA is strong and they're not putting in enough volume. Those who keep hitting the streets become regulars on the day game streets, and you'll see the same faces appear on the same streets talking to girls all the time. But those same guys in the spring, they're still just coming out of the hibernation, dealing with AA, not going out as consistently. So on average, during the spring, there are much fewer day gamers on the streets than in the summer or in the autumn. And the fourth reason, and this is my favorite one, the students are still in the city. During the summer, a lot of students visit their families, they go back to the cities where they grew up, they go to the countryside, they travel, go to the festivals, etc. The time when it's becoming warm, but the university classes are still happening, is the best time for day game. For example, in Riga, Latvia, where I live, the university classes and exams are on until early to mid-June, and we have a big national holiday, the midsummer solstice, so a lot of people leave the capital, they go to the countryside to celebrate. But people who grew up in the countryside, in smaller towns, smaller cities, once they go there for the midsummer solstice, oftentimes they stay there until the end of August, because early September is when the classes start again. Obviously, many students also stay in a city. They are working, they simply enjoy the city life instead of spending time in the countryside, but so many leave that it is noticeable. In cities that have many foreign students, this is even more apparent. In Riga, we have a lot of students from Scandinavia, Germany, Spain, and other countries who come here to study dentistry and medicine, but they all leave Riga as soon as they're done with exams. They go back to the country they're from, and they stay there until September when the classes start again. Sure, day game is amazing in the summer as well, and there are good reasons to learn day game in the autumn, especially if you were one of the day gamers who was still dealing with AA, didn't go out enough in the spring and didn't put in enough volume, so you never really learned the day game during the spring and the summer, and then you go hardcore in the autumn. Yes, that's doable, especially if you're pretty hardcore and you want to go out in the winter, grow thicker skin for the next spring. Those are all good reasons, but spring, hands down, is the best season in the year to learn day game. You can spend the next 8 to 9 months, spring, summer, autumn, going out and trying to understand whether you can learn day game on your own. Or I can teach you the fundamentals you need to know to start getting dates regularly within 1 week, and you can spend the rest of the summer and autumn going out, having fun with girls, polishing your newly acquired day game skills, and get some regulars by the next winter. Spring is usually the busiest time for me in terms of coaching. The first spots get booked already around Christmas, but I still have 2 coaching spots left available this spring and early summer. One in late April, early May, that can be in Riga, Latvia or somewhere else in Europe, and one in mid-June, right before midsummer solstice, while the students, both Latvian and foreign, are still in Riga, while the city is still busy and amazing for Daygame. You can find all the details about how coaching usually works, the approximate pricing, etc., and schedule a free call so we can get to know each other, talk details, and understand whether this is a good idea for you. Just click the link in the description. That's it for this time. See you in the next video. Ciao, guys.